Welcome to session 13, Rock Steady Boxing at Fight Back KC. I've got my signs up here behind me, so hopefully you can view them. This gym is located in Olathe, Kansas in USA, just for those of you that are not aware and that subscribe to this channel. Alright, so today we're going to be working with a towel, a small hand towel. So if you haven't got one, this would be a good time to pause and get one of these. It's about 14 inches long and about 12 inches wide. So we're going to work with these. We're also going to be working with these uppercut bags on both sides. And one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys that in lieu of having a column like this, and I know most of you do not have one at home, but we're going to be working with stations. So in lieu of having something like this, propping up a chair and setting up a couple of blocks that are a little bit taller, that can, be modified so it can sit on a chair, that would be a good way to be able to have 4 stations. So basically one station here, another station here, another station on the other side, and that way we'll making something similar to the column that's there so that you can move 4 different spots. Okay? All right. So I'm going to move this out of the way to give us room for our stretching. Okay. So we're going to be working with this terry cloth towel. Okay, so what we want to do is this. We're going to stretch this in such a way so that you're going to be holding opposite ends, put it up over your head, and be able to stretch it out. Okay, so over your head, be able to stretch it out in front. Once you're pulling on the edges. So getting one that is sort of old and sort of raggy, that would be best, because you can hold on to the ones that are really fluffy. Don't work too well, because you want to be able to grab it and pull it. So over the head. So we're going to do these 3 over your head, and then 3 out in front, and then 3 behind. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull on either side. So I'm pulling this way, to the right and to the left, as it's over my head. It has to be directly over your head. Okay? So we're going to pull 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now we're going to go in front, doing that same maneuver. We're going to pull. Ready? Pull out to the sides. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, now we're going to go behind. So we're going to do that same thing. I'm going to turn to the side, and we're going to pull to the sides. Here we go. Ready? Pull out. 2, 3. Good. Okay. Now, once it's back here, what I want you to do is I want you to be able to work it up so that it gets onto your shoulders and then up over your head. Okay? So I want you to bend your elbow and bring it in like this. Okay? And in such a way so that your right hand is up and the left hand is down in this position. Okay? So you see how this towel, the towel tip is wrapped around my hand? That's the way I want you to do it, so you have a firm grasp at the bottom, not necessarily too much at the top. So what I'm going to do is, this is one that I call the elevator, and it's going to move up. Okay? So with my right hand, I'm going to move my left arm as high as it'll go. Okay? And you'd be surprised how far it can go. Okay? So we're going to start in this position, and we're going to move it up, up, up. You want to be able to relax. Up as far as it'll go. There you go. Good. And then once you get into this top position and your right arm is almost extended, then I want you to pull with a lower arm, lower hand, pull it all the way down. So I'm pulling, 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 keep pulling all the way down until I'm fully extended. And my right elbow is sticking up straight up over my head toward the ceiling. Okay, so there's 1. pulling it up again, up, 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 with a little bit of resistance. Pull it all the way up, 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 until I get almost full extension with the right arm. And then pull it back down. All the way down, 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 until I've got it all the way down to back behind the gluteus maximus, okay? One more time, pulling it up, 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 there, and then pull it all the way down, okay? Good. All right, now we're going to switch. So we're going to get the left arm, left hand up, and the right hand down, okay? So we're going to do this. We're going to wrap this around, get a firm grasp with the right hand behind you, okay? And then the left hand is now the dominant one, the one that's going to be pulling the right hand behind you, okay? So we're going to pull all the way up, 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 as far as it'll go, okay? So my left arm, left hand is raised almost as far as it can go, okay? And then I'm going to press down, pull down with my right hand all the way down, as far down as it'll go until my right arm is straight, all the way down. That's it, good. Do it again. Pull with the left hand up, 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 up. There you go. And then press down. Pull down with your right hand all the way down. That's it. You're getting a good back stretch right now. All right, so once again, we're going to pull all the way up, 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 and then all the way down. Down, 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 all the way down. And my left elbow is pointing straight up over to the ceiling. Okay, good, good. So one thing with Parkinson's boxers is that their shoulders are always kind of coming forward. So this is a good exercise to do. And the way to practice is not necessarily with a towel. You can if you want to, but the best place to do it is in the shower, okay? So if you remember one of those dad's gifts that was around 20, 25 years ago, it's called soap on a rope. That's the best thing that you can do is you can put it back behind you with a rope dangling, with the soap dangling rather, and put it behind you, and then you just work it going up and back down, and then switch and then do the other thing. So what it does is it brings the shoulders back. There's the rear delta, which is the posterior part of that shoulder muscle that rarely gets used, and that's one of the issues with not only Parkinson's people, but folks that are, going past 50 and they don't work out as much, okay? So that's a good thing to do to straighten out your posture and to make your shoulders go back. And this is a good posture to develop with the shoulders all the way back. Okay, so now I've got a towel in front of me, okay? So now I'm gonna do a maneuver, and I want you to do this kind of leaning toward, something like this, because what I want to do is, depending on how long this towel is, I want you to walk over it, okay? So what I want you to do is to bring it down and then bring the right leg over, step over with the right, step over with the left, and bring it back behind you without letting go of the towel, okay? So I'm bending my elbows in such a way so that I'm able to maneuver. It's kind of like jumping rope with this towel, okay? So now the next time that I come over the top, over my head, I'm going to lead with my left. Lead with the left, lead, and then follow through with the right, okay? I dropped it, and then coming back around, okay? So we're going to come around, leading with the right, okay? So for me, it's easier to do with the right than it is with the left, so I'm going to be focusing on that weakness. So right leg lead, left leg lead, and then over the top. Don't let go of the towel behind you. Be able to work it in such a way so that you keep your hands on it at all times, okay? Now, this is gonna go left first. So left foot over, and this is a good way to practice, just being able to do it slowly. Don't do it too fast, but you wanna get your toe up. That's very important, very essential for doing this. So don't look down, but look up, and just bring that knee up and bring that toe over. Do that same thing behind, over and down, okay? So now we're gonna do two more. So the right and followed by the left, okay? So right leg lead, here we go. We're gonna go over the top, right foot up, and left foot up, okay? Good, one more time. Left first, and then the right, followed by the right. Here we go. We're gonna step forward, left, and right. Good, okay. So that's one of the things that you wanna be able to practice, is being able to maneuver this towel around you, and it's a little complicated, but it's supposed to work on your panic system. So a lot of times when we get panicky, things start to happen, we lose our equilibrium, and we start to look for places to fall, okay? So being able to go over things is essential, and sometimes there's things in the way, you know, whether it be toys or some kind of debris that's there. You want to be able to go around it. That's the basic thing with this, okay? All right, now let's do this. We're going down to the floor. So follow me as we do this, okay? And this next maneuver is going to be somewhat simple and basic, but nevertheless, it's something that needs to be addressed to work on the right shoulder and the left shoulder. So basically what it is I'm gonna put that towel, the tip of that towel, in my right hand, and I'm just gonna work it. We're gonna go palm down and then palm back, okay, the back of your hand. So here it goes. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna swipe it, and then bring it back. Again, right, palm down, back of your hand, down and back, working that shoulder, down and back, down and back, down and back, 10 times, down and back, 3 more, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're gonna do that same thing with the left hand. Put that towel in the left hand, position yourself so that you're holding yourself with the right hand behind you, and your elbow is stiff and straight, okay? So we're gonna bring that back. When I swat this towel, I want it to be on the outside of my right leg, okay? Outside of my right leg, down and back, down and back, down and back. There you go, all the way down. Don't bend the elbow, keep it straight back. All right, 5 more, guys, here we go. 1, and forward again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. All right, now, having done that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna form a cradle, okay? And we're gonna wrap that cradle around your left foot, okay? So we're gonna do 5 of these, okay? 5 of these, putting the towel around the midfoot, like this, okay? So I'm gonna cradle it here, I'm gonna rock back, and then I'm gonna press forward, pressing my left foot into the towel, and that's gonna cause me to get up, okay? So we're gonna do 5 with the right and 5 with the left, okay? All right, so here we go. All the way back and forward. Press, Again, back and press with your foot until you come up. That's the cradle. 2, back and forth. 3, again, up. 4, up. 5. Okay. Now we're going to do that same thing with the right leg. We're going to wrap that towel and cradle that midfoot, and we're going to go all the way back and then press forward. Okay? All right, so here we go. Press it all the way back. Press. 1. All the way back until the back of your hand, back of your head touches the mat, and then come forward. 2. Good. All the way back, and 3. Again, all the way back. Press. 4. All the way back, and 5. Okay, so we've done 5 with the left, 5 with the right. Now we're going to do it together, okay? So both legs together should exert more pressure, and hence it'll be easier to do, okay? So I want you to feel that momentum carrying you through, just being able to press at the right time. So this is all about timing. When you rock back, lift your legs and come forward. 1. All the way back, pull your legs back. 2. Remember to gently touch the back of your head to the mat as you do this. And press. 3. 2 more, guys. 2 more. And 4. And 1 more. All the way back. 5. Good job. All right. Good work. Good work. Okay. So now, here's what I want you to do. So if you're wearing socks, go ahead and take these off. And if you're not, you're already ready for this next session. Okay, so what I want you to do is this. I want you to place the towel out in front of you, okay? Out in front of you like this. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to grab the towel and kind of bring your toe down, and your feet are going to come up. So let's try it with the right first. Right, and then pick it up with the left. Pick up that towel. It doesn't want to rise. All right. Just do it with the right. Okay. Here we go. Right. Right. Pick it up at the other end. 2. Okay. So we're going to try it with the left. Being able to bring that towel inside and wrapping your toes around that towel as you bring it up. Okay? 1. Again, we're going to try it again. Lift it. So you want to get more of the towel within that little space. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, almost 5. Okay, now we're going to do this. We're going to lay that towel there, and I want you to be able to swivel. So I want you to put your foot in this position and put the towel or the toe inside the towel, and then bring it all the way out here like that. And turn it from left to right, left to right, left to right. Okay? So keep your heel down and being able to move that towel from left to right. And what that does is it gives you a little bit more laxity with the toes, and your ability to move the toes in your foot, which is essential and important. Okay, so being able to move in this manner. Put it inside and then being able to swivel. So what you want to do is you want to get as much of the towel in between the toe and the first toe as you can so that there's no gap. I've got a really thin towel, and so it doesn't work so well just by picking it up because my toes aren't coming together to be able to do that. But anyway, this is a good foot exercise to do, okay? And so now what we'll do is we'll put this aside, and now ends the session for that warm-up, okay? So go ahead and put your towel aside and then drink. I'm gonna put my socks back on, and we're gonna start with our boxing. Okay, so remember to put when you put your gloves on, make sure that those wraps that you put around are really tight. Really focus on that. If you're doing it by yourself, you can do it, you try and do that a little bit more. If your partner is doing it, try and make them so that they put it in a little bit tighter. They're not gonna hurt your hand. The tighter it is, the better comfort you will have, because once you start to make a fist, then it will pull on the bands. And if you put it on just barely, so that it barely goes around your hand, once you make this force and you squeeze, then it'll fall apart, and basically you won't have the rigidity of that elastic wrap around your foot, okay? So make sure that it's tight and that it's gonna work for you. Okay, so the session that we're gonna be working on, okay, so remember the water. Pam, cheers. Okay, so you can pause it, and now we're ready to do our boxing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use these uppercut bags, both of these, and I'll show you what I want you to do. So here, we're going to use, we're gonna do this sequence in which we're going to do 3 jabs and going around this column, or the chair that we built. I want you to be able to go around it 3 times with 3 jabs. And then the last one will be the uppercut, okay? So we're gonna do a left jab, a left jab, a left jab around this post, around this bag, and then the 4th one will be an uppercut onto this bag. And I'll demonstrate how to do it with you guys if you don't have a column like this, okay? So we're gonna do left, 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 right uppercut. Okay. So I'm gonna put both of these on, and I'm gonna circle around clockwise. And then I'm gonna do the same thing counterclockwise, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna jab from, as I move over clockwise position. So I'm gonna jab once, jab twice, jab again, and then uppercut, okay? Now I'm gonna go the other direction. Now I'm gonna jab with a right, 3 right jabs, and then left uppercut, okay? So jab, 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 and then left uppercut, okay? All right, good. So we're gonna try it again. So we're gonna go left jab, just keep walking around, left jab, and then right uppercut, okay? Now we're gonna walk the other direction, right jab, right jab, right jab, and left uppercut. All right, so right jab, right jab, right jab, and then left uppercut. Okay, now it's important that when you walk around this object that I did, that you don't trip over your feet, okay? So when I'm walking, I'm gonna I'm going to pan down to where my feet are. And they don't want to be crossing, they just want to be able to move in this position, okay? Being able to move in this position so you don't trip, and it's important that you keep your feet parallel to each other, and they don't get any closer than about 6 inches apart, okay? That way they don't travel. So I'm going to do this again. So I'm going to go clockwise and then counterclockwise again. So my footing is what I want you to be able to see. So left jab, left jab, left jab, and then right uppercut. Now I'm going back the other way with the right jab. So right jab, right jab, right jab, and then left uppercut. Okay. So that's what I want to be able to demonstrate, that you don't have to trip over your own feet as you're going around an object. Okay. So you can just keep your feet and distance in front, keeping the bag in front of you at all times. That's a position of power. So this particular stance is what I call the power stance. Okay, and you always want to revert to it. So this is not a power stance. This is not a power stance. This is. So you're directly in front. Now, if we want to, throw a punch, then we put one in front of the other. But that's a different different exercise that we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to do this one more time. Okay, so clockwise and then counterclockwise. So left jab, left jab, left jab, right uppercut. Now we're going to go back the other way. Right jab, right jab, right jab, left uppercut. Okay, so now I've demonstrated it here. I'm going to demonstrate it without the use of the bag. Okay, so we're going to throw 3 left jabs and then right uppercut. Okay, all right, so here we go. We're going to start this way. Ready? Left jab, left jab, left jab, right uppercut. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the chair over here, lay it out in front, and then that way it'll kind of give us a better visual as to what we're doing. Okay. So here's the chair. So we're going to walk around it. Okay. So we're going to start in this position here. So now I'm going to throw 3 right jabs and then left uppercut. So here we go. Right jab, right jab, right jab, left uppercut. Okay. Going back this way clockwise again. Left jab, left jab, left jab, right uppercut. Okay. So the rationale behind doing this, where you're wrapping around and then you have to contort yourself to be able to throw that uppercut, is a different in position. You're throwing your shoulder into it and drawing some power when you come up. Okay? So that's a position of power, and that's what I want you to look at, because most of the time people with Parkinson's disease have an issue either with the right shoulder or the left shoulder, but there's always a little bit of crepitus and sort of arthritis, but it just happens with people with Parkinson's disease. So one shoulder or the other, sometimes both. So we have to be mindful of that. So that's what we take a lot of time to be able to stretch the shoulders, the hips, and the knees. Okay, so we're going to do it again. So we're going to start left, 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 right uppercut. Here we go. Left jab, left jab, left jab, right uppercut. Okay? Right jab, right jab, right jab, left uppercut. There we go. Okay, once more. Left jab, left jab, left jab, right uppercut. Last time. Here we go. Right jab, right jab, right jab, left uppercut. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to put this aside for a little bit. All right, now we're going to do that same maneuver, but now we're going to be using your legs for this, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the kick. I'm going to be using a front kick. First the left, three left front kicks going around the bag, and then I'm going to stop here at the bag and I'm going to throw 4 uppercuts. Okay? So here's the way it's going to go. So I'm going to go, starting with the right, I'm going to go counterclockwise and then the left clockwise. Okay? So 3 front kicks. So the bag should move. You should be able to throw that with some semblance of power. Okay? And you'll see the bag will rock a little bit. You won't be able to do it with the bag, the virtual bag over here, but on these ones you can. So I'm going to be moving here. Right front kick. 1, 2, 3. Now 4 uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So now it's going to be left. Okay? 3 left front kicks. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay. We got that squared away. So we're going to try it again. It's going to be 3 right front kicks and then 4 uppercuts. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we're going to go back the other way. Here we go. Left front kick, left front kick, left front kick, and then uppercut, 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 uppercut. All right, so one more time. We're going to use your feet to be able to go around, first with the right and then with the left. Here we go. Right, right front kick, right front kick, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now left front kick, we're going to go around clockwise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right. Good. Okay. So, for those of you guys at home, we're going to be using this chair to be able to move. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. First, we're going to go clockwise with 3 right front kicks, and then follow through with 4 uppercuts. Okay? So here we go. 1 front kick, 2, 3, and 4 uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going to go clockwise with the left front kick. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right again. Here we go. Right. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now left. Here we go. Moving to the left. 1, 2, 3. Followed by 4 uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, same scheme follows. Here we go. 1, 2 front kicks, 3 front kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now, left front kicks, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 4 uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. All right. I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, now, here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna use this bag and this bag over here, okay? And so what I want you to do is you're gonna be going side to side. It's what I call sashaying, just moving kind of like as if you were skiing, but not tripping over your feet, just coming and going side to side. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to throw one left uppercut, and then one right uppercut, okay? So that's going to be followed by 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, until we get to 6, okay? So slide from one side to the other, and just being able to throw the uppercuts. It's going to be a little awkward because we're not facing it. We're going to be off to the side, okay? So for this particular exercise, there's the middle deltoid, which is the middle part of the shoulder that we're going to be exercising. Most of the time when we throw a jab, or rather an uppercut, we're using the front deltoid, which is the anterior deltoid, which is the one that gets used the most. The middle deltoid, not so much. The rear deltoid is in the back, and that doesn't work with the uppercuts. Okay, so in this case, as I'm facing the front, I'm going to be able to throw that uppercut, okay? It's not really an advisable punch, but for this particular exercise, it works the middle deltoid. Okay, so we're going to start. So left uppercut, 1, right, now it's 2, 1, 2, see how I'm turning? I want you to be able to turn. Right uppercut, 2, now we're going with 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 with the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 with the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now moving again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Good. We're in a good position to be able to throw other punches besides the uppercut. Okay? All right. Now, this is the next sequence that we're going to do. So we're going to look at this bag with the uppercut in the middle, okay? So there's 4 different spots on this one. Here's the left, left upper quadrant, right upper quadrant. This is going to be the left lower quadrant, and this is going to be the right lower quadrant. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw 4 punches and then 2 uppercuts, okay? So we're going to start with a high left uppercut quadrant with a right uppercut quadrant, and then followed by 2 uppercuts, okay? 2 uppercuts, and then left lower quadrant, right lower quadrant, and then 2 uppercuts again, okay? So I'm going to start these off with the left hand, okay? And then once I do 6 of these, I'm going to switch to this one here, and I'm going to lead with the right, okay? So this is going to be a left lead. This is going to be a right lead over here, okay? So remember, it's going to be left, right, which are high, and then 2 uppercuts, leading with the left, and then 2 lower quadrants, a left and a right, followed by the left uppercut and right uppercut, okay? All right, so here we go. Starting here, from here, going to the right, where the right leg lead, right punch lead. All right, so it's going to be left, right, left uppercut, right uppercut. Low, low, left uppercut, right uppercut. Now, we're going to go to the right this time. So you're going to follow this through. So it's going to be right, left, right uppercut, lower quadrant, right, left. Okay? Did you guys get that? Okay, so it's basically 4 punch. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 punches, a series of 8 punches. So we're going to continue this. Left lead again. Left, right, left uppercut, right uppercut, lower quadrant, left uppercut, right uppercut. Okay? Remember, when you're throwing those uppercuts, I want you to swivel and allow the bicep to be able to get jarred, to move in that direction. Okay? So you have to dig underneath and come up. Because if you pretend that this is somebody's chin, that's what you're going for. You're heading for grazing that chin, or really getting the bicep to be able to be used. Okay, so right now this is going to be a right uppercut lead, right, left, right uppercut, left uppercut, right, left, right uppercut, left uppercut. Do this again. Okay, here we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now we're going to start with the right, right, left, right uppercut, lower, right, left. Good. Again, this is going to be the fourth one. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Going back over here. Right, left, lower, right, left. All right, two more. Left, right, lower, left, left uppercut, right uppercut. Here we go. Right leg, right punch lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, guys. Here we go. Left, right, lower, left, right. And then coming back, right, left, left. All right, last one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Last one with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to be using our kicks. Okay, so I'm going to step into this, and I'm going to be able to hit the top of this. Okay, so what I mean by walking into it is I'm going to be with 2 feet on, and then I'm going to lean forward, left foot on, and then kick with my right. Okay? So I'm going to do that 4 times, stepping back and taking a left step forward, and then kicking with my foot, my right toe. Okay? So you kick onto the bag underneath, and then I'm going to step back, and we're going to do 4 with the left. Okay? 4 with the left. So here we go. We're going to start this way. Dukes up under your chin. I'm going to step forward. Left. 1. Step back. 2. 3. 4. Good. Now, I'm going to step forward with the right leg and then kick with the left. So here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. Good. Okay, you guys caught that. And I want you to make sure that to get your dukes up, keep them in front of you at all times. Okay? All times. I will demonstrate why this is important, because we're going to be throwing 2 kicks and then 2 uppercuts onto the same bag. Okay? So we're going to do a series of 4. 4, which means I'm going to throw a left kick, a right kick, left uppercut, followed by right uppercut. So 4, 2 kicks, 2 punches. Okay? So this is going to be followed by the right. Okay? So over here it's going to be left kick, left uppercut, right uppercut. Over here it's going to be a right kick, right uppercut, left uppercut. Okay? So we're going to do a series of 5 in these 4-point combinations. All right, so we're going to start by doing the left over here. So it's going to be left, left, right, left uppercut, right uppercut. This is going to be the right kick. Right, left, right, left. Okay, that was one. Again, same thing. We're going to start with the left and right, left uppercut, right uppercut. Good. Right again, right, left, right uppercut, left uppercut. Good. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right leg lead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Again, we got 3 down, 2 more to go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right leg lead, right kick, 2, 1, 2. One more. Here we go. Left, right, left, right. Last one. Right, left, right, left. All right, good. All right, now, here's what we're going to do. Last thing that we're going to do is this. We're going to put in a kicking combination, okay? So this is going to be 2 right side kicks followed by 1 left kick. Left kick onto the bag, and then follow that with 2 jabs, okay? So it's going to look like this. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then kick, and then 1, 2. That's a 5-point combination. Okay, so we're going to try that again. Right side kick, again, right side kick, left kick, and then 1, 2. Okay? So we're going to do that 3 times through. 3 times through. 1, 2, left, and then left, right. Okay, again, right side kick, left front kick, 1, 2. 2 more, guys, 2 more. Right, right, left kick, 1, 2. Last one. Right side kick, left kick. Good. Okay, we got that done. All right, good stuff, guys. So we did some stretching with a towel, and we got work with the uppercut bag, being able to go back and forth, and we did some maneuvers with your feet. This is something that's important. So you can take